Tshirt, and welcome to another Velo Games video. Today I'm accompanied by Handsball. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing great.
I decided to bring Handsball on today's episode because he's been doing good so far in Velo Games, and I haven't exactly been doing the same. So I needed a pro's opinion on how to pick your team. So let's take a look about the take a look at the PCM YouTube Community League. How are you doing so far?
Yeah, I'm tied for 8th position at the moment with 365 points. I'm a good 100 points behind the first position, but I think I'm doing a decent job at the moment.
Do you think you can catch Kama Power with a whooping 463 points or score?
It's gonna be a hard task, but everything can happen, to be honest. Some favorite can crash, or I could have a really good secondary pick, like when I get someone who no one else picks.
You wanna know something scary? I just
What?
realized that Kama Power only utilized 4 transfers.
I only utilize 6 at the moment, so I'm kinda even with him.
Well,
So-
if you go all the way down into like the middle of the table, oh no, that's baseball. I thought that's me. I utilized 10. I used 10 to get where I am. I have 15 left. So it's
Yeah, I think the thing is, if you had a really good team in the beginning, before the races started, then you really had a good position for this division
true.
or league.
I gotta say though that the serial killers, the Lake Beaches team, he's made 9 transfers though, and he's all the way up in the top. So it's possible to make a lot of transfers and still do pretty good. He's got guys like Sten Vandenberg, Greg Van Arum, and Christoph and Cancellara on his team.
Yeah, but the bad thing for later for him is that he needs to use a lot of transfers still for the Hilly Classics, because almost none of these coupled Classics riders are gonna do really good in the Hilly Classics, and he already used about 9 transfers, so that will limit him to make other transfers in that period.
Speaking about the Hilly Classics that's coming up, the Ardennes, what is your tactic for those? Are you gonna go all out on a transfer spree and just transfer every single rider into an Ardennes rider?
I'm not immediately gonna do that. I'm gonna keep some riders that I have at the moment, like Van Avermaet. But I'm gonna change like a good amount of riders. Not everyone, but a good amount. And when the Hilly Classics develop, I can put other riders in if I don't use too many transfers.
That's true. So, last week we had the Run from Vlaanderen. How did you do in the Run from Vlaanderen?
I did really good actually, except I hoped Rulans did better, but I got first, second, third, and fifth, I thought, or something like that, positions, and it were, I think, all of my picks that I had totally in the beginning, without any transfers that I made. So I made really good choices in the beginning stages.
Yeah,
I
I'm
would say.
looking at it. If you go to round 5, you can see how good your team did in Run from Vlaanderen.
Yeah.
Fabian Cancellara 40 points, Tom Bonen 20 points, Greg Van Arum 34 points, Van Marcus 30 points, and then Christoph and Stibar also additional points. So, you actually scraped up a lot of points from seemingly
Yeah,
not that much.
Yeah, before the Run of Van Vlaanderen, I was doing mediocre. I was like 20th position or something like that. After I did a good Milan-San Remo, but I got a lot of points back because basically what I did, I created my team for the Run of Van Vlaanderen in advance, based on things I saw in Sporza and last year. I primarily thought about Van Marke because he did so good last year, so I hoped he would do good this year again, and he did. So they gave me a lot of points. And Van Avermaet, I knew that he was going to do good because he ended this season, last season, really good.
Next week is the Peru-Roubaix. What is your tactic for that? Are you gonna change anyone?
Only for riders that got injured, like Van Sumeren and Rulands, if they aren't going to participate, I'm going to change these guys if I really need to.
Okay, that seems very reasonable. But how many transfers do you think you'll spend on subbing out into riders?
I would say I don't want to use more than 2 to 3. Even if some people are inactive still, I would rather have only 2 to 3 people transferred for now.
Okay, that seems reasonable. See, if we take a look at my team, could you give some advice to a guy who's struggling? I mean, I started the season off by getting help from Baseball Lover, but that put me in the overall rank of 1,664. And I'm not too proud about that. If you look at my team, what could you tell me to improve without spending too many transfers?
Um, I would say um, you should really go for the Hilly Classics now, but not change for riders too quickly. Just like take one or two stages to look who is really good in form, and then pick these guys instead of picking really good guys that you think are gonna do really good, but actually don't deliver at
That's a
the
very
classics.
smart advice, because that was what I was gonna do. I was just gonna, like, once Premier Biz done, I was just gonna change every single rider and put in all the guys I think was gonna do good, and then it might just, I mean, that's 12 substitutions right there, and I have 3 left to sub in whoever I want. That's kind
Yeah,
of all or nothing, but it's also
it's
very, very nothing if I get nothing.
yeah, it's the only option you have at the moment to improve on the situation.
That's true. So, last question. Who do you think is gonna win this T-shirt from my shop? Who do you think is gonna be? Do you think that Kamapawa is gonna keep it, or do you think someone else will surprise?
I I would say that Carmen Power has a really good position at the moment, just because he only made 4 transfers at the moment and already got 463 points with a big lead on everyone else. But you never know, like one of the other more experienced guys, like I don't know, baseball lover, maybe come out of nowhere and gain like 5 million points. But I think Carmen Power has the biggest chance of winning the shirt.
Okay, that's a safe bet though, because it's always safe to bet on first place. I mean,
Yeah.
if it doesn't work out, you can just say, well, he was first place at the moment. I thought he was gonna win, but personally, I think that someone like Evan Wilson will surprise. This man will pick someone extremely out of the ordinary, and they will just surprise. I mean, I could totally see that happening. Like picking all Skyriders and they all go and win.
Yeah, it's really weird how things can turn out. Because you guys didn't weren't like believing that Christoph was gonna do good in Run of Vlaanderen or Classics, but I said I did. I said he did, and he got me some points from him. So like the good riders can always be someone who you don't know but actually is really good, and other people know him, and then you get kind of fucked by these people because they do really good then.
You actually want to know that in the run from Vlaanderen, the guy with the most point was Fieldy, Team Fieldy. He had the
Mhm.
most amount of points. Lake or Common Power actually lost like 30 points in the run from Vlaanderen. You had 3 points behind Common Power. What do you think about that?
I I would say, well, our teams are really similar with Christoph in them and Cancellara and Van Marken and all of these guys. But if I only lose 3 points at the moment I'm the leader, then I think I'm kind of in a good position to maybe get a top 10 in this. I would be really happy with that. But you never know with this. Everyone can win still, to be honest.
Okay. Well, I said the last question was the final question. I just asked another one. So I guess we'll end it off. I just want to say thank you to Vela Games for hosting such a great competition. It's been a lot of fun to me and my subscribers, and I hope it's been a lot of fun to you, Hans. Do you have any final words you want to say to VelaGames.com?
It's really fun actually, right here. I liked it until now, and I'm definitely gonna do further in this.
Yep, if you have the time, you have a Twitter account, go follow VelaGames.com. Show them support. They've been doing a lot of work for us. So thank you guys for watching. Good luck with your Vela Games team. Thank you for coming on, Handsball, and we'll be
No
seeing you
problem.
guys around.